All right, so today we are going to be taking a look at Citizens of Earth. I have with me the developer, Ryan Vandendyck. And I'm just going to play through it and let him talk about it, and we're going to learn a lot. It's going to be a really good time.
I hope so.
I'm looking forward to it, I'll tell you.
Yeah, I'm really excited. As soon as I saw this, I was like, yes, this is my kind of
Yeah.
game. All right.
I know nothing about it.
I'm
You're
going in
about to find
pretty
out.
much blind.
Yeah.
How are the sound levels, chat? Are they good? They're good? Game's a bit loud. All right. Let me just fix that real fast.
Yeah, a little bit.
Okay. I will just turn it down a teeny bit. Is that better? Oh man, everybody's still pouring in. Much better. Okay. All right. So I'm going to go ahead and start. Ryan, why don't you tell us a little bit about Eden and yourself, first and foremost?
Sure. So Eden Industries is, I guess, my little indie development team that I've put together. It sort of combines some of my ex-mainstream developer friends that I worked with on games like Luigi's Mansion, Dark Moon, Punch-Out, Mario Strikers, and then some little more ill-fated games like Too Human, X-Men Destiny. But anyway, yeah, some sort of ex-mainstream colleagues with those that worked on me with our last game, Waveform, that we shipped on Steam last year.
Uh-huh.
And so this is our second game, kind of it's an RPG, obviously a pretty big departure from our last game, Steam, but yeah, we have had a lot of fun making it so far, so yeah, that's basically what we're all about.
Okay, cool. I definitely went and looked at Waveform. Like, I saw a couple of videos of it after I found out about this game and just about Eden in general. And that game looks really fun too. I might have to take a look at that as well. But this is about Citizens of Earth. I'm just really unprofessional. So if anybody hasn't been reading, it looks like the vice president is on vacation and he's sleeping in, and his mom is just like, "Wake up, you lazy sleepyhead."
Yeah, so for anyone who's played Chrono Trigger, this is kind of an homage to that game. Just like the opening scene where your mom like lovingly wakes you up. Only in that game you're like a kid, in this game you're like a grown man.
Yeah, that's pretty good. We're the vice president of the world. That's real good.
That's right, yeah.
Okay, we're just gonna leave his name vice president for now. Yeah, yes, his name is vice president. Also, do you have chat open, Ryan?
Yes, I do.
Okay, excellent. So guys in chat, feel free to ask anything, because I'm really bad at this. So.
All right.
All right, so it looks like we have freedom to move around here, and whenever there's like something that we can check out, we can just kind of click.
Yeah, there's basically right now there's sort of two methods of control. You can kind of right click with the mouse or use like WASD on the keyboard, and yeah, just interact with things when you're close to them.
Okay, fantastic. I can handle that, I think.
All right.
So I'm just gonna explore the room a little bit. Oh shit, we found $200. It's a good chunk of change. I'm not sad about it.
How much do you keep in your sock drawer?
About 200 cents, probably.
Yeah.
I
He's
like
the
it.
vice president. He's a high roller.
I like the way it looks. Looks
Yeah.
really nice.
No, I like
Yeah.
the animations make me really happy.
Yeah,
Like his
our art director has done a really good job kind of bringing it to life. It's kind of funny, you know, I don't know if you've seen some of the comments and reactions of people seeing the game, but we get a lot of, this looks like a, Flash garbage. What's with the, I'm like, oh, kind of hurts me because I think it looks really good, especially, the character's animating, but.
No,
Yeah.
that's great.
I don't
Full
think
of
it
hate.
looks like a Flash game. I think it looks really
Yeah.
good. I like it a lot. Okay, so
Thanks, yeah.
it looks like I found our little brother.
Yeah, that's right.
Good morning, sir. And we're getting a gift. Exciting.
Yeah.
Okay. Hopefully it doesn't suck. Ooh, we got a cell phone. Okay.
I noticed that a question in the chat. What about the music? The music is yeah, from a, I guess, again, former colleague of mine that worked on, yeah, like Luigi's Mansion 2, Punch Out, Mario Strikers, and he also composed the soundtrack of Waveform, our last game too.
Okay, so it looks like this is gonna be like, this is gonna serve as our menu here.
That's exactly right.
Okay, fantastic. All right. So, are these all gonna light up like later?
Yeah, so a bunch of the ones that are hidden are kind of like, status and equipment because you don't have any like party members yet. They
Okay.
don't. But actually, if you talk to your brother, he'll kind of point that out or something. So.
Okay, sure. Let's go talk to him before we take a look at the phone then.
Yeah.
Oh, the U phone. That's real good.
Yeah.
That's real good.
Yeah.
Fed ups. Moonbucks. You're really good at the wordplay. I've got to
Yeah.
I've got to hand that to you.
Yeah, I'll tell you, I'm a little bit of a wordsmith, if I do say so myself. So.
Okay, so far. So far, I'm really excited by how straightforward it is, because I'm really bad at games. So this is gonna be good. I'm not gonna make a total idiot out of myself. How long ago did you guys start working on this?
Basically after we shipped Waveform, which is like last March, so it's been a year and a half.
Okay, very cool.
So yeah, quite a while. But it's like we kind of built all the tech from scratch, like it's using our own engine, so it takes time, but I think what we put together is pretty good.
Yeah.
And then I noticed you're sending your brother charging there, so it's sort of like the vice president's ability to like send your party members like charging at enemies.
Okay.
But there's no enemies in the house. You're kind of just sending him doing laps around the room.
Yeah,
but,
no, I was
that's
trying to
good
figure
too.
out what I was doing there. That's okay. I get it. Do the devs have a Twitter I can harass them on?
Ah, yes, Twitter is just at Eden Industries.
I feel like having Mike Malbec in this call would be
Yeah,
really good because
probably
he'd have
would be
good
really good.
questions.
I don't want to ask anything about the combat because I'm waiting to see it.
Okay.
I'm really
It's coming
curious.
Okay, I'm just kind of wondering right now if there's anything I can. Okay, never mind. Nothing. Let's get out of the house. I keep triggering Mom and making her mad. Don't make so much noise when I'm trying to leave. Okay, so already stuck. Wow, this is a
Sorry.
this is a doxy record.
It's supposed to be just a minor puzzle, but you just have to turn off the TV.
Oh wow.
Yeah, I was gonna. Yeah.
And then you
All
kind of
right.
You know what's in your stories now, are you?
Mom joins our party.
Yeah.
That's so exciting.
Nice.
Yeah, so one of the big things in the game is like there's no just regular NPCs. All of the citizens, all the characters, like they're all recruitable. So
Okay.
every regular person, you recruit them into your party, or
All right.
you play, or they're an enemy. So
Okay, I like
What
that.
is the max party size?
I was just gonna ask that exact same question.
currently the max party size is 3, and so when you're not using someone, they kind of go back to their day job because they're just like regular people, right? But we actually are, like, since we released this demo, we're experimenting with a bit of a new combat thing where you can kind of bring everyone along with you in combat. So no promises yet, I guess. It's something we're just experimenting with, but it kind of is a new cool thing.
Actually, they look pretty angry. Okay. All right, so we've got some angry protesters here. I just kind of want to look around. I'm not digging there. I don't care what's... All right, fantastic. I'm just going to
I
look
like
around.
his luscious home.
What's up?
I said I like his luscious home. He's the vice president of the world, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's actually his
got it.
mom's house, though. He's just
Okay,
like this.
okay. He's just sleeping there.
That's right, yeah.
It's really good.
Okay, they have to find keys. Oh, wow. Okay. So, I'm having...
Trash can.
I tried the
Sure,
trash
yeah.
can.
There's like a gate right there. You can just kind of like go to the gate and open it. Right, like where the protester is.
Mmm.
It's not doing it.
So he said like walk closer to the gate, sorry. Like just walk a bit downward and then a little like icon will appear at your head to like interact.
There we go. Okay.
Yeah.
Mmm.
All right, so this is combat.
This is combat. Here
All right.
we go.
Play rough with the enemies. Generate power with offense-based attacks. Crack some heads. All right, so I'm assuming this is like our regular and this is like our special?
Yeah, so the way the actions work in this game is like there's kind of a tug of war between like generating power and consuming it. So you notice there's like power underneath their health.
Yep.
And so yeah, so like anything with like the up arrow, like roughhouse there, will generate it, and then the pummel will consume it.
Okay.
So you kind of are kind of always in this balance of like getting it and getting rid of it type thing.
That's really cool.
Yeah, I like that.
I like that.
Ah, cool, thanks.
That's super unique.
Mm-hmm.
Damage times 5, damage times 10 for one of them. So, since there's 2 of them, provide helpful encouragement. So that's gonna like buff our characters, and this is gonna...
Yeah.
Okay, alright.
And yeah, all the actions are kind of themed around the character, right? So, you know, your mom is nagging the enemies, and your younger brother's like, you know, wrestling and dogpiling. And all the characters have like, yeah, kind of just uniquely themed abilities.
Yeah, I like that a lot. That's really charming. Okay, so mom lowers protester V's defense. Okay, I'm gonna go again. I want to see this power attack really bad. So,
Okay.
let's try that.
Which...
Yes, we're gonna hug, brother. Oh, wow, that's real good.
Ah.
Alright, do we have items right away? Yeah, we do.
Yeah.
Restore 1 power. Ah, I like that the coffee restores power. That's really good.
Yeah. Yep.
Alright, this guy's already almost dead. But we're gonna definitely make sure that we get him. If he gets killed by brother right now, is mom gonna attack the other guy?
Yes. This
Okay.
is. Yeah. Yeah. we didn't want to copy, you know, like Final Fantasy 1 from 1985 or whatever.
Mr. Malbec?
It was always the worst.
Present and accounted for,
How's it
sir.
going?
Hey, Mike.
It's going good.
Alright. Gonna dogpile this motherfucker. Pardon my French. Sorry.
Yeah. You got it coming, I think.
Alright, so the president... I'm
Yeah, the president
noticing
doesn't
these
fight.
two
He's
little... I'm noticing these 2 little things right here. I can't really... Oh, run away. And what's this other one?
Regroup?
Regroup.
Yeah.
Okay.
So basically, at any time, you can sort of regroup. Like you can restart the battle and choose a new team. So again, because there's a lot of characters you get in the game.
Right.
So if you're
Okay.
like, I kind of brought the wrong team into this battle, you just like restart it with your new team and try a new strategy.
All right. All right. I like that forgivingness
Mm-hmm.
because I am really bad at games.
Yeah, a lot of the design of the game was trying to like have a lot of depth, but kind of like one layer removed. Like it's kind of there if you want it, but if you just kind of want to like play and you don't have to like think about it too much, it kind of streamlines it a bit.
Okay. Yeah, that is a whole lot less. Oh, okay. They can approach us as well then.
Yes.
Alrighty. Well, let's.
Do they have an advantage?
Yeah. So that time like they kind of snuck like they got you from behind,
Mhm.
so they got
Nice.
the advantage on that one. But if you send your followers charging into them from behind, then you'll get the advantage.
Hmm.
It's all about charging from behind, I see.
That's right.
The way I like it.
Yeah.
So what is the advantage that they get? Do they get to attack first, or is it?
Actually, what happens is if you get the advantage, everyone restores one power right away, and then kind of if they get the advantage, everyone loses one power kind of initially.
Okay, yeah, I
Okay.
noticed that I was down power. All right, and do you know when this game is going to be released? Do you have like a date set for that?
We're sort of, next year sometime. We're not really sure. We're kind of just, going to be polishing it and making a lot of content until we're really happy with it. So, kind of holding off on cementing any release date.
Okie doke.
Yeah. Oh, I noticed a comment in chat. The chance you change the battle display from an Earthbound-like display to something less hideous? No.
Wow.
Damn.
Nice.
All right, mom leveled up. That's good. That means that she has all of her health back, right? And we didn't end
That's
up
right.
using our bun.
Yeah.
All right, sweet. I want to look at our phone now because I totally forgot to do that. Make sure to get plenty of rest. Dude, okay. All right, so it's basically going to be like, it's basically going to be like an inn.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, so it looks like we don't have anything to change our equipment with yet, but that's going to be an option in the future.
Yeah,
have
and then
different
one thing,
skills.
most RPGs when you get an equipment, it's like, oh, this is, provides like a small incremental change.
Uh-huh.
Whereas actually in this game, all the equipment is just, it's like totally new strategic choices. So none is like, oh, this is just better, I'm going to replace it. It's sort of like, oh, well, is that the kind of character I want this guy to be?
Uh-huh.
And again, it's sort of, streamlining it. Like, so you don't, especially with a large roster of characters, you don't always have to keep upgrading everyone's equipment. But if you do find something and you like switching strategies, you can. But again, you don't have to. So it's depth if you want it, but streamlined if you don't.
Okay. All right, that's really cool. You have gotten rid of a lot of the annoying things about RPGs. That's really nice.
Yeah, it's certainly a big part of the design.
Okay, so I'm gonna assume that anybody that has like this speech bubble above their heads, they're gonna have like missions for us.
It kind of varies. Some of it, yeah, we'll have missions. Some of it, you actually you can talk to some of the enemies, and sometimes they'll just like trash talk you, or sometimes they'll have unique type things. It definitely really varies. So if you're the kind of person who likes dialogue and chatting, you're probably gonna find a lot of really interesting, unique stuff.
Alrighty.
But if you aren't, then you can generally skip most of it. So.
Alrighty. Oh, I should have sent my guys
One thing that's cool is,
bashing into them. Why did I not do that?
oh yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh my goodness. Doxy, how can you be so dumb? That's cool. We'll just take him out real quick.
You'll wreck
Alright.
him anyway.
I know, we've been leveling.
Yeah. One thing you might notice too is like all the characters and objects and stuff have dynamic shadows, and
Uh-huh.
even the game has a time of day system too. So all the shadows like dynamically change and move, and as you would expect as the day passes.
That is a really
That's
cool little
gangster.
detail, yeah.
Yeah, we tried to add a lot of really cool details. Like if you walk in front of like any glass surface in the like storefronts and stuff, there's like reflections in the glass, and all the like if you go to like, the rivers, like all the water like flows and oscillates, and there's heat distortion on the any heat objects, and a lot of just kind of fun shaders and stuff like that. So
That's really cool. So, okay, are there a lot of things that you have put into that you're like upset that people haven't noticed or anything?
well, I mean, we've put a lot of time, like I said, into the visuals. Like not only like this kind of what I think is sort of a very fluidly animating cartoon style,
Uh-huh.
but also some of those like really cool visual touches that like really 2D games don't tend to do.
Right.
And so yeah, it's kind of a little frustrating when someone just like looks at a screenshot, it's like it's flash garbage, and then it's like oh this game sucks. I'm like well we've actually put a lot of work into it, so it kind of I mean I wish there was some middle ground. Maybe there's like they like it enough to not just dismiss it outright, even if they don't notice all of the subtle touches.
Oh my god, I love that the cop was just giving us a hard time. Yeah, I'm seeing the shadows from the cloud right now. That is really, really baller.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I was
Okay.
noticing on the dude's arms how they're waving.
Yeah,
Big fan of that.
Mm.
and yeah, if you walk, there's like some glass buildings over here, and if you walk in front of them, you'll see all the reflections.
There we go.
You really can't get him from behind, can you?
I'm
Sorry,
really
yeah.
bad at games. That's all. That's all.
No, you know what? Actually,
No, you're
in
fine.
the demo, there was a bit of a targeting bug sending charging, so it's kind of not really your fault.
You don't have to take the blame for me. It's okay. How do I unselect? Whatever. We'll just.
Just right click.
Just right click. Oh, okay. Very cool. That I should have
Yeah.
figured that out.
That's all right.
We're gonna go check out these windows after this fight. I'm excited to see.
I can't wait. I have no idea what's happening, but I know that we're gonna get windows and it's supposed to be good.
Yeah.
I'm excited.
So aside from the obvious like HP up, do the characters unlock new abilities as they level, or is that?
Yep, they unlock new abilities, and one of the cool things too is that depending on who's in your party, your stat growth on level up changes. So like your brother's really good at hit points. So when someone like the mom levels up and the brother's in the party, the brother kind of contributes an HP stat boost. So you customize your stats by like changing out different party members.
Okay.
Okay.
Look at that reflection.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's really
Yeah.
awesome.
What kind of Flash games have that, huh?
Yeah. I don't think
Motherfuckers?
so. Yeah.
It's reflecting his front as well.
Yeah. No, you just got like two fronts, man. You don't have nipples on your back? What's wrong with you? You gotta see a doctor about that.
Mike
Yeah.
Nippleback. Just saying.
Like Nippleback. This is real good.
I love that he has things to say about that guy's hair. That's really good.
Yeah.
All right. So I noticed that the enemies respawn when you come back into an area.
Yep.
That's gonna be
Um,
real good for grinding.
Yeah, actually, so what happens in this game is once you're strong enough, if you get into a counter, you'll just automatically win it. Like you don't even go into the fight; you just get experience and you keep on strong.
Nice.
Oh
Like they
my
just look at
God.
you and have a heart attack? That's awesome.
Pretty much. So yeah, once you're
That's-
strong enough, you can just like rampage around town, just killing everything you touch, and just getting.
That is my kind of gameplay.
That's
Yeah,
awesome.
for sure. I wish you were a life dev instead of a game dev.
Yeah. You'll notice here
Next
the brother's
ability at level
focus.
4. Awesome.
Yeah, so it says like the mom boosts the focus, so she provides like kind of a boost to that stat growth. So again, yeah, you can kind of customize how they level up.
Okay.
Oh, we just
Okay,
saw a
yeah, I
question,
like
yeah.
that. So you have like different characters that will boost the stats of everyone in the party. Then, is what you're saying?
That's right. Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah,
very
that's
good.
right. So and again, it's you know, depth if you want it, but if you don't care, you're just gonna get a kind of shotgun smattering of boosts, then that's all right. So again, streamlined, but depth if you really care about it. And yeah, I just noticed a question: is the game gonna come to Mac and Linux? And yes, absolutely. It'll release simultaneously on Mac and Linux as well.
Spyro will be pleased to hear that news.
Yeah.
Yeah, all those poor Mac users
Yeah.
finally have something to play other than paranautical activity.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know if it's because of the lack of things to play, but Mac and Linux gamers are very appreciative, I found.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
There was a while, yeah, that I was exclusively using Ubuntu, and it made me a very sad girl a lot of the time.
Yeah. Oh, I just noticed another question. What's the scope of the game in terms of hours? Yeah, so again, kind of a theme of, you know, there's depth if you want it, but not if you don't. The game sort of has a ton of optional content. Most of the characters are optional, so there's a huge cast. Most are optional. A lot of environments, side quests, and stuff are optional. So if you kind of just want to hit the highlights of the game, you're probably looking at 10 hours. You know, for those who don't like want to grind through an entire like epic RPG. But for those who love, you know, exploring and finding stuff, you have maybe like we're trying for like 40 hours type thing. So
Wow.
again, if it kind of just reflects your play style, like, you know, what do you want out of it, and the game will kind of support whatever you want to put in.
That is insane.
It's like a full work week of gameplay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That is insane, though, that you were able to create something like that in only a year and a half. That's really impressive.
Yeah.
Okay,
Thanks.
so I remember her saying something about going to the bakery. I'm gonna assume that this is gonna be like a shop where we can buy or not health ups, but like health replenishers.
That's right. And
Okay.
again, you know, the baker is a guy you can recruit, like every other regular citizen. So
Okay. Let's recruit some new citizens.
oh yeah, you'll notice the heat distortion on the
Yeah,
oven I mentioned.
I just noticed that as you were saying something. That's so
Oh
cool.
man, it's all jelly. So cool.
Sorry, someone says, yeah, are there bosses? Yeah, there are bosses. Actually, that guy right there, the opposition leader, is the first boss you fight in the game in a bit. So
Can we do it now?
what was that?
Can we do it now? Can we fight him now?
No, he's gonna like leave in a huff here.
Okay.
You'll see. But then you can like kind of go find him in town and beat him up.
Okay, we're gonna do that.
We have to
All
stalk
right.
this man and whoop his ass.
Oh, and then one of the cool things about this game too is that because everyone's like a regular citizen, they all have their day job, and as you level them up, they get stronger at their day job. So the baker will have more items to sell. Someone like the school teacher runs a school where you can like enroll citizens to gain passive experience. So you can add more guys, you get more experience over time. Some characters will like unlock new features, new quests, new areas, and stuff like that. So again, like if you really love a character vibe, you can go really into depth into what they kind of give you and kind of open up huge amounts of content and features and stuff. So yeah, again, I mean, depth if you want it, there's tons of stuff. And if you don't, that's fine too.
Okay, so I just talked to the baker, and he said that we have to deal with protesters before he's willing to come and hang out with us. So
Yes, you get to beat the opposition leader that's hanging out in town.
okay, all right, cool.
Yeah.
All right, I was thinking, I guess I probably could have looked at my phone, and it would have said something about that. Am I right?
That's exactly right. Yeah.
Okay, all right. So I should have totally done that, but I was guessing that we just had to kill like a number of these guys. I think that it's really cool that there's actually an objective and it's not like a grindy thing.
Yeah. Another question: how big is the town for the game? The town's pretty big right now. Part of it's sort of blocked off by the cops because of this protest, but it opens up, and then again, in kind of a Suikoden type thing, when you recruit characters, they come to hang out in your little town here. It's kind of like your home base. Some of them open up shops, some of them sort of hang out in other areas, and yeah, sort of like a big grassroots movement all gathered in your little hometown here.
Alright. We're gonna definitely have to fight our way through some of these guys so they don't ambush us. I'm gonna try to just kill them as quick as I can so that we can go to this boss fight.
Oh, I see Zen in the chat. He put up a really good video of the game recently too.
Zen, do you want to come hang out in the call and talk?
Yeah, fucking Zen.
Zen's a good man.
Yeah.
Check your. You forgot to check your phone, Doxy.
Zen of the Zen,
yeah,
man.
I did. We'll do that. We'll do that. I promise. All right.
Oh, and the game was inspired in part by Earthbound, as people in the chat are guessing. It's been very a bizarre experience, kind of dealing with some of the Earthbound fans. A lot of them are like, "Oh, it's too similar to Earthbound. How dare you make a game like Earthbound?" And some of them are like, "It's not similar enough. Well, how can you say it's inspired when you didn't like copy every single mechanic and the visual style?" Like, I don't know.
Gotta love people.
Okay, very cool. I love this. This is so intuitive. It's so good.
Oh, I see another question. Plans for multiplayer or versus? Yeah, we do have a plan for multiplayer, sort of online battles. Right now, it's kind of a stretch goal in the Kickstarter. I actually did implement it. It's pretty fun, but kind of due to the amount of polish and tuning that goes into like multiplayer, we really realize we need kind of, the funds to kind of really make sure that feature kind of shines. So.
Okay. Sorry, I'm trying to get Zen in here.
Yeah, that's all right.
He's really good at developer interviews, and I'm really bad at them, so... Oh no, oh no!
I got it for you.
Thank you. Alright, I'm out of power because I'm just like grinding through these guys as quick as I can. I like that, I really like the power system. I like that it's easy to recruit them and you don't have to like get a bunch of items in order to do it. It's like stamina management.
Are you like nearing the point where you don't have to fight these people anymore?
Probably.
I
Also,
soon we're gonna be one-shotting these guys.
If you recruit like a third character, that would boost your attack power up by a lot. Rocking them pretty good too.
Mr. Zen?
Hello!
Hi Zen, how are
Hey,
you?
Zen.
Hello.
I'm doing well. How are all of you today?
Doing good.
Fantastic.
Okay, that's real good. I'm sorry, I'm a little bit tired. I honestly ought to be going to sleep. But hi, Ryan, was that right?
Yes.
Hi, it's nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
Okay,
So let's bring this up.
quick question. Are all of these people in here recruitable?
Yes, they are.
Every single
Okay,
one of them.
wow.
That is so fucking cool.
Yeah. They're not all recruitable in this demo, but 2 of them are, and all of them are recruitable like in the full game. Yeah.
Oops.
So this is, are the characters all unique? Yeah, the characters are all totally unique. They all have their own, like I mentioned, their own kind of day job, which provides them a totally unique, just kind of ability in the world. And then they all have completely unique abilities in combat as well.
That lady with the coffee looks fucking nuts.
She
A
does.
little bit.
He's
I
tweaking on the
really like
caffeine,
it.
yeah.
I laughed when I saw her for the first time. It's just
Yeah,
Yeah.
she's fucking crazy, man.
By the way, I should say that the visual director for this game, or the artist, doing a really good job.
Oh, thanks, yeah. Yeah, we certainly agree. Okay, I noticed another question. Is everyone Caucasian? No, everyone is not Caucasian.
The guy on the
first
left
character-
looks kind of ethnic.
Yeah.
He's Asian right over there.
Yeah. The first couple of characters, Vice President, his family, we're all from Canada, but I don't know, we thought it was funny to have like pale white, red hair, I don't know, kind of main characters kind of play on the, I don't know, John F. Kennedy style, like Americana culture. Or at least how Canadians see it, I guess. So that kind of inspired this first couple of characters, but no, there is total, like, ethnic diversity through the whole game. Ethnic and gender diversity.
I mean, I wouldn't lie, I thought Dan Quayle when I first saw him.
Right.
My very first thought.
Yeah. Another question, will there be ways to add our own custom characters? Right now, kind of the only way that is through the Kickstarter. Some of the reward tiers are creating your own characters, both the visual look and their battle abilities and quests and that kind of stuff. So. Oh, and then another question, how about enemy diversity? Yeah, enemies are all very unique as well. Most of them have completely, like uniquely programmed abilities that make them like very distinct. And sure we'll see some more of that coming up here. Oh, another question, do the characters have special effects outside of combat? Yep, everyone has, like I mentioned, their day job, which provides them unique abilities. So, the barista can sell coffee. Your brother, he works for FedUp, so he can remotely order items, like even in the middle of dungeons and stuff. Your mom will give you like advice and like sort of tips and tricks. I mentioned the teacher down there. You can like enroll students at his school, enroll to gain passive experience over time. Everyone's got their own unique sort of out of battle thing.
This game is really involved for how short of a time you've been working on it. I'm really, really impressed.
Oh, thank you.
I'm sorry, I missed this. How long have you been working on this?
About a year and a half since we shipped our last game, Waveform. But it's kind of like, like not like we didn't have our art director then. It was mainly just like myself and the other programmer working, and other people have kind of joined on here and there. So right. I've been working on a year and a half, but not everyone. Oh, another question for replayability. The story overall doesn't change, but again, because there's so much optional content, I mean, you could play it very differently the second time through. But also, if you bring different characters through story events, all the characters have unique dialogue, especially if they kind of pertain to what's going on at that point in the story. So yeah, that protester, you could have talked to him, but instead you just fought him. So it's totally your fault. Right?
Oh,
classy.
I didn't even know.
Real classy, Mr. President.
Dark Souls all over again.
Yeah.
Oh!
Oh, another question. How's the game driven? Is there an emphasis on grinding, or is it very story driven? It's very much what you want. As I mentioned, like once you get strong enough, you'll start auto winning battles, so you can kind of crush enemies if you want. So there's that option. Or you can grind and you can play all the characters. But if you want to just kind of like get a little bit strong enough to auto win and just crush people and move on to the next area quickly, that's totally your preference. So yeah, it kind of just goes with that theme I keep saying. There's depth if you want it, and if you want to kind of hit the highlights and keep going, that's totally possible too.
I was wondering, those bushes at the bottom of the screen, the battle screen, does that change when you go to a different location, or is it always?
Yes, every location has a unique kind of borders that frame the battle.
Okay. That thing freaked me out the first time I saw it.
Right.
The tree
I
man.
wasn't expecting it to attack me.
Kill whatever that
Gosh,
is.
what is this?
It's so cute.
It is. It's really adorable.
Why do you have to kill it?
He attacked me, man. I thought it was the special blend.
Do you see those eyes? The crazy eyes.
Yeah.
The red eyes, that means he's evil.
Yeah.
Yeah. So this spam Midnight is asking if there are going to be animal characters that are recruitable in the game.
Yeah, there are going to be a couple sort of secret kind of bonus characters that certainly don't fit the definition of real citizen. So yeah, some kind of hidden secret guys.
Okay, what about like bosses? What about people that are enemies? Can you like sway any enemies and have them like persuade them to join your side or anything like that?
Yeah, kind of like so. Yeah, some of the citizens you do recruit initially are some of them will be hostile. You have to fight them, but most of them it's not just like beat this guy up and he joins your team. Most of them sort of there is a fight, but it's also kind of a puzzle as well. So yeah, there's some thinking, and so we try to avoid like really simple and obvious ways to recruit people. Like oh, just beat this guy up, or yeah, like I don't know, go, kill the goblin 7 times, like just really weird things like that. So most of them have a little either more humor to them or a little bit of thinking involved. So
Yeah, this guy gave me a little bit of problems, maybe because I was a little under level, but you see how well you do against him.
Oh no!
So far so good. Oh, well, there you go.
and you notice the boss, all the boss characters appear in the bottom right and kind of give you a bit of a color commentary as well.
Oh, I didn't even notice that. I'm really not observant.
It is a nice touch.
Yeah, and of course the vice president, right? Yeah, he gives a color commentary as well. And the only question, Vancouver, that's in Texas? Yes, we are in the middle of Texas, Vancouver. Good job.
Oof.
Well, he's not wrong. It is quite a well-organized protest that you can just get them to come over and beat you up at a moment's notice.
I am scared of how much damage these people do.
Yeah.
You
The issue is that
taking
you
him out
get
pretty quickly.
taking him out. Yeah, you can take him out quickly, and that might be best because if I've seen him summon up to like 3 of them, and that piles on.
Oh wow, yeah.
Oh brother!
Oh no.
How
What happens if he dies?
Yeah, what
No, if
what does
you-
happen if like a party member gets KO'd?
If part of it is KO'd, some citizens have abilities to revive them, but if you're like, that was bad, I can't really recover from that, you can always use that regroup command and kind of restart the battle with either the same team or a new team and try different strategy or just kind of try it again.
Okay. All right.
Can you run away? You can run away, right? And just like exit out the battle.
Not
Go.
from boss battles.
Yeah, okay.
Oh no, I'm gonna die. Mom's gonna die. It's gonna happen.
Oh no.
I'll give you a hit. If you kill the opposition leader, you win the battle.
Okay, cool.
You don't need
Right,
to kill everyone else.
Do you get XP from everybody though?
No, if you... hold on. I think you have to kill them to get XP, but I might have to check that.
Yeah, just doggy pile the politician. Well, that's a combination of words you don't hear very often. But yeah, just do that. And oh, so close.
Success!
Oh, there you go.
Oh,
Nice.
I was
There you go.
really scared for a minute there.
I believed in you
That
the
was
whole
close.
GG. And kids, that is the democratic process.
yeah.
Oh, we got a new ability.
Lots of doggy piles.
Yeah. And now, because you beat their leader, all the protesters will run away from you in town. So now, if you chase after them and send your followers charging into behind, you'll probably start getting the auto win. You can just like crush the remaining guys.
Wow,
Yes.
I did not know this.
It's awesome.
I love it.
You'd finally crush them from behind.
Oh, good.
I definitely want to
Yeah.
see that happen.
You put a lot of thought into this. Let's have a look.
Thank you. Yeah, we really tried to do something, I don't know, very different, just kind of than what people would normally expect out of an indie RPG, you know what I mean?
Right.
You get the same experience from AutoWin. Answer to the chat there.
Oh my god, so good. This game has so much character.
Yeah.
All right, guys, I think we're gonna recruit the baker, and then I don't want to give away too much of the I want to play this game, and I'm assuming that all these people want. Oh, well, do you get less XP from auto win, or is it the same?
It's the same.
It's the same. I think
Yeah.
you already answered that. Sorry.
That's okay. Doesn't hurt to clarify.
But yeah, you guys, this if you want to drop like your Kickstarter link in the chat, there's a free demo. I'm playing the free demo right now, and if anybody's interested in taking a look at this game, maybe throwing all of your dollars at it.
Yeah, we would love that.
I highly recommend it.
So yeah, try to nail one of these guys running away and see if you can get the auto win. I hope so. That'd be pretty cool.
Nice. Oh my god, that's so good.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
So now you can just like mow them down, and again, it kind of like, you know, because we're trying to recognize at a certain point in RPG, it's like, you know, you fought enough if you want to, but you know, you could always like bring in low characters and purposely fight again if you want. But at a certain point, we're like, you know what, you've accomplished the goal. Let's give you a break, type thing. So.
That's fantastic.
I'm doing this until I level up again. Just a quick heads up.
Do the enemies respawn?
Man.
Yeah, if you leave the area and then come back.
Oh.
Actually, normally they would. Now, because you've defeated the opposition leader, they won't come back in this area.
Okay.
But actually, since we made this demo, we did add a group of them that will come back, just to provide people with the ability to go rampage and kill them more, over and over if they want to.
Oh, this is amazing.
Yeah.
Oh, I should have just talked to that guy.
Well, he's a peeping Tom, so
Yeah, he
did good.
looked like he was up to no good. That is for dang sure.
Yeah.
Let's just, let's just pummel this motherfucker.
Doxy and her bloodlust.
I can't help it. Of course we level up in the fight. That's funny. Alright, we'll just go recruit the baker. And then I'll save that lady to fight with him.
Alright.
And then
you-
we'll end this portion of the stream.
Can you use all of the abilities that you learn, or do you have like a small moveset that you have to determine?
Yeah, you can use all of them, and they're kind of built into the various categories, you know, so there's like a list of categories and actions within there.
Okay.
And so why we did that is sort of like, you know, every citizen has like 4 kind of like high level, I guess, goals that they can accomplish in battle, but then kind of a bunch of different ways they can go about it. So, yeah, I don't know, we try to have a nice balance between like not having to micromanage which abilities you have, but also making sure that everything you do get is like really compelling and always useful. So.
Okay.
Okay, so we just all got experience for him joining our party?
Yeah, well, because you finished the quest of recruit the baker. So anytime you finish quest, or if you anytime you examine objects, you get experience. So there's tons of ways to get experience besides combat, like quests and exploring and tons of stuff. So.
Wait a minute, this guy's back.
Oh yes.
Murder.
Oh man.
Oh, Vapid, that
Psychopath.
sounds so. That sounds like a psychopath, Vapid. Murder them.
Murder him.
We're gonna hug the baker.
Yeah, it's big and huggable.
Yeah.
Probably smells like cookies.
Yeah.
So why not? Neat.
Yeah, this is good.
That's funny. I mean, he has strong arms. He's got to have strong arms. He's a baker.
And so you notice the hug heals both the mom and the target because
Yeah.
the hug takes 2 people.
I love this. That's so good.
It's really good.
This is the best.
Amazing. All right, guys. So if you have any last questions to get in, now is the time.
I have no questions. I would just like to see the reflection skin.
Yeah.
No
Will
questions.
Spread.
I like how sometimes the mom just taps her foot when you're not moving.
I
Yeah.
love the president waving. That it's so good.
Right.
All right, so no release date yet, but if you want to drop any of your information in the chat, that would be wonderful, so that everybody can go look at your game.
Sure.
And if there's anything else that you'd like to add.
Basically, I mean, yeah, if you're able to support the Kickstarter, please do. That would be great. We, you know, we're doing pretty well so far. We got a long way to go. Yeah, I guess just thanks a lot for checking out the game. Oh, hold on, sorry. I have to like log in to go to the chat. Oh, this is trouble.
I think the mods have the links covered.
Yeah, actually, the mods
Yeah.
totally did just drop all the links.
Okay, awesome. Thank
Yeah,
you.
you're good.
All right, well, wonderful. Thank you so much for coming. This is great. I'm definitely going to be playing this game. Definitely going to
Cool.
be playing this game. It's really, really fun.
Awesome. And yeah, anyone in the chat, if you have any questions, I mean, feel free to tweet me or email me, whatever. I'm happy to answer anything you have as well. So.
Okay, and I will link your Twitter here in just a moment. And that, yeah, thanks a whole lot for coming. This was
Yeah,
really
no, my
exciting.
pleasure.
Super fun.
Yeah.
Everyone go
Bye.
support this game. Good luck.
Yeah. Thank you.